Learned speaker of the day, C. Kinjan Shah and C. Abhay Pai, and one more speaker to join very shortly, C. Praveen Ghari and people from the Department of Income Tax Exemptions who are going to join us shortly. And our senior member, SN Shivangi sir, who is going to administer the vote taking ceremony of changeover today. Present Vice Chairman and an incoming chairman of this Belagavi branch, Munila sir, and a secretary of Belagavi branch, Virana Murkur, and my fellow friends in the committee, Nitin Bhai, Sanjeev Deshpande, and Sachin Khadbadi, and all my dear members and the staff of Belagavi branch. I wish you a very good afternoon and I welcome you to this changeover ceremony. Well, if I have to talk a bit about my throwback and what joined this profession and how it has all started, I want to acknowledge the name of Gangadhar Harimati sir, who has actually inspired me to take up this profession. I would also not miss an opportunity to acknowledge the role and the contribution that he has played in my life, who is none other than Sri R.N. Hargude sir, and whom I have groomed, who is my guru, and of course his son, Sunil Hargude. Well, dear friends, I would again want to quote a famous quote from German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, the quote that I always do not miss whenever I am doing a public speech. That is, the one who has why for his life can almost bear anyhow. So I meant why, not wife. Right? So there was a call from Satish Mehta along with Ashok Menchi sir, and it was kind of uh, a call to join the committee, and he explained very well why I should join the committee. And I think this quote goes very well when Mehta sir along with Menchi sir explained me why I should join this committee. It all started as a Sikasa chairman, and then I had to serve 2 terms as a secretary under the chairmanship of C.A. Satish Mehta and Rahul Adke. In the recent times, we had really tough times. That is during the COVID, when I was a secretary under the chairmanship of Satish Mehta sir, wherein we had to change the challenges into opportunities. And you all know that how famous it was for all of us across the country, how we had to convert the physical national seminar into a virtual seminar under the chairmanship of C.S. Satish Mehta ji. That was first of its kind in the history of ICAI, wherein Belagavi branch was the first branch to initiate a virtual CP seminar, and we literally had to struggle a lot to get the CP seminars across all the members who were present during those 2 days of national virtual seminar, wherein we could connect 8,000 members from such a small place called Belagavi. And that is when I even made friends from northeast of this country, Mr. Anuj Jain. Still he is in contact with me, still calls me, and he feels a part of this country. And when we had rolled out that national virtual conference, and after that, my dear friends, let me tell you, the institute had no idea how to give the CP credit when the CP seminars were conducted on an online platform, and we literally had to struggled a lot, and that is when Institute came up with a virtual CPE guidelines. And I'm very proud and happy to share you all that we were instrumental as a Belagavi branch to bring that big change in the institute in the times of COVID. And to add to that, a national award for the year 2020-21 was an anecdotal to it. And I traveled along with Mehta sir to take that award in Delhi. Well, if I have to take the names of the people who have been a great support to me, the list is very big, and the names are worth a million keeping in my heart for the rest of my life. And yet, I would want to acknowledge some people who have not just shaped my life to a large extent, but have been my continuous support in my all good and odd times. If I have to start with, it is late Sri Arun Pathade and Srimati Latha Pathade, whose support I cannot forget in my life. And then CA R.N. Hargude sir, who actually gave all that exposure one needs to start his own in the area of practice. Sunil Hargude, with whom I have best memories of life, and CA Shivanand Halbhavi, who during his chairmanship trusted me and entrusted with the work of newsletter, and it all began from there. And today I am here in front of you all, retiring from this chair. There are best buddies, to name a few: Anthony, Sanjeev Deshpande, Ravi Karadkar, along with Sanil, whom I have met during my PT training of DISA course, and they are the same as today as they were on the day one. There is one more name which keeps coming back to me even when I don't think of my profession. That's my friend CA Praveen Ghadi, who has been there with me even during my difficult times. See, Ashok Menshi, sir, is whom I looked up to whenever I felt that there is a requirement of a guiding light for anything I took up for the branch. See, Khadbadi, sir, who gave me the best opportunity for spearheading along with Sachin Khadbadi for one of the finest programs ever held in Belgavi branch, that is mock tribunal. C.A. Satish Mehta as my mentor, and he was my chairman and whom I have learned best of Marwadi techniques and organizational skills. My wife still calls me as a Marwadi because of him. C.A. Rahul Adke, of course, was the most easy and comfortable chairman with whom I have served again as a secretary, who has kind of given all the comfort of not being a serious secretary, from whom I have learned how to keep things short and sweet. There is there is one man who can play all the games on the earth. You know whom I'm referring to. And whenever there are sports events around, we look up to CA Vinayak Asundi, who has supported a lot to me. CA Abhay Pai, who can hit all six balls in an over to the boundaries, and CA Sanil Hargude, who shines both on and off the field as a sportsman and as a commentator, and CA Sandeep Kajukar. I would call him as a great cricketer and a balanced, humorous guy. And CA Amar Chillad, Amsa Manus, whom you can't afford to meet with a serious face, who all have always stood up to help conduct sports events effortlessly. CA Chetan Chowgle, with whom I have some secret memories which are not worth sharing here, and he is a class apart. CA Nitin Bhai, from whom I sought suggestions right from deciding the speaker till we concluded any conferences or seminars. CA Mudra sir's connect and contact is immense. His Abhaya Hasta with the chanting of Jai Shri Krishna Ji is unforgettable. CA Sachin's presence in the committee brought down the average age of all of us and helped us feel young in the committee. CA Sanjeev Deshpande's presence in the committee has added great weightage to the committee, and I wish him a great pairing with Mudra sir. I also thank our secretary, CA Virana Murgod, for the wonderful term. I always enjoyed with him, apart from being in a secretary and chairmanship relationship. and I look up to him as my Mahaguru when it comes to literature and laughter. I thank all the staff, especially Maruti, Sai Kiran, Lakshmi Madam, who is retired now, and Lakshmi again we have, and Archana Madam, all the staff, all the GMCS, ITT lab, teaching faculties. There are many seniors, junior members, my fellow members who have been my great support throughout. Our SIRC election has won many hearts across the region, making the actual election results insignificant. During my second term in the institute, we have seen the best emerging speakers from Belagavi, not second term, both the terms. If I have to name a few, they are CA Abhay Pai, CA Srinivas Deshpande, CA Yogesh Kulkarni, CA Padma Shri Patil, CA Tejas Mehta, CA Saumitra Jathar, CA Apurva Patan Shetty, CA Yasin Devlapur, and the list goes on, and they have still continued to educate us. I have made best friends for my life, and regardless of their age, it is no offense for juniors like me to address them in a singular tone, of course, in a private space and time. They are going to stay with me as the best buddies for my life to come. Perhaps they are the reasons to keep me this light and humorous, and I could really control my receding hairline because of their presence, which made me lightheaded. You know whom I am referring to. We have had a very tough time in the recent past, be it COVID, floods, any difficult times. Our institute and people of this branch stood up to the cause and helped our own brothers and sisters in crisis. For any call of philanthropy, we all stood up to it, and at this juncture, I have to acknowledge CA BP Janagoda sir for sparking that sense of giving and spearheading the cause. We could bring, yes, that deserves an applaud. We could bring small, little positive changes to the branch, be it digitization, renovation of library, facelifting the staircase, replacing plastic bottles with the copper ones and steel ones, which even an honorable president, when he had visited, has appreciated. And that is the reason I was given to an understanding by Menchi sir that I am now called as a Chambu chairman. Last but not the least, I thank my father, late Sri Sandapa Tigadi, my mother, Srimati Sridevi, my brothers, Viran and Manjunath, and my wife, Srimati Sujata Tigadi, and all my family members, my children, and Somla right there, who took care of my office when I was not there in the office, and my office staff, my friends of the profession, for the love and keeping me grounded. I've taken utmost care and caution while performing my duty as a responsible committee member. Even then, if I have missed out anything or not lived up to your expectations or with or without any intention, I have hurt somebody, I beg to seek pardon and apologies. We are in the golden era and going to celebrate the golden jubilee under the chairmanship of our incoming chairman, Mundula sir, and he has already started working on it, and I wish to make it as grand as possible, and I'm sure you will all be an active part of it. Dear friends, the journey has been so far good with the God's grace. As a new Honorable President ICAI, CA Ranjit Kumar Agarwal ji has taken a charge at the helm of ICAI, and his motto of creating 30 lakhs plus chartered accountants around 2047 is a great vision. With this vision, we see an immense opportunities for the profession, and I look forward to contribute more and more to my alma mater in whatever possible way I can. With the quote of His Highness Rabindranath Tagore ji, I quote, "It is very simple to be happy, but it is very difficult to be simple." I place my humble prayers before the mighty God that may I be grounded regardless of positions or wealth that comes to me. May I be as happy as I can. May I be as simple as I can with the blessings of Almighty. If I am to be remembered, if I am to be remembered for one reason by anyone whose life I have touched, I repeat, if I am to be remembered for one reason by anyone whose life I have touched, It is laughter, which I want to share without any hesitation, and I'm really proud of it. With this, I would want to conclude my speech, and I wish an incoming chairman, CA Rajendra Shamsundar Mundada, a fulfilling and a happy term. And I also wish all my fellow committee members, with their changed roles in the committee, a very best and very fulfilling year ahead. And again, from my bottom of my heart, I thank all my dear friends who have been a great support to me, and I wish you a very happy life ahead. And thank you so much.